And good afternoon and welcome here to Westman Arena here on the campus of University of Wisconsin-Superior. It is day 2, game 2 here for the UWS Yellow Jackets as they host Lake Forest here in the second game here of this weekend matchup. Last night the Jackets took one on the chin as they lost 5-0. That one coming, I would say, probably leaned a little heavy on the penalties last night as they had 7 penalties for 14 minutes, which allowed Lake Forest to capitalize on 3 power plays last night. And out of those goals going to Ella Mayer, Jasmine Cole, who had 2, Sophie Smith with a goal, and Willow Poppleton with a goal on that. Chelsea Dennis got the game winning for the goal on the last night for the goaltenders. Taking the loss last night was Maddie Wastrel in her opening game. As we move to today, we want to get this set here as the pregame show here is sponsored by the National Bank of Commerce, a longtime sponsor, and they have locations Superior, Poplar, Solon Springs, Esco, Hermantown, Hibbing, and Duluth. Make more possible with the National Bank of Commerce, member FDIC. And remember, all that money that is put into that bank stays local, helps local. So this is Superior in the community areas that are building a better future around us. Today's game, this one, like I said, is going to be a rematch here today. A chance for the Jackets to kind of right a couple things from last night. In the goal today will be Jada Moyer, a 5'5" freshman from Albert Lee, Minnesota, getting her career first start. And it'll be the same on the other side for Lake Forest as Lily Peter Fesso will be in the goal here for Lake Forest. She also a freshman getting her first start of this 25-26 season. And it should be a fun one here. It's a beautiful day. It's Halloween weekend, so hopefully everybody got their fill of candy last night. And going to turn up here to be at the rink with us here today. Lots of other action that's going on here for the Yellow Jackets. As volleyball already in action. That one started at 1 o'clock as Northwestern is in town. And then both men and women's soccer are in action here today over at the Superior Community Credit Union Stadium. Had to take a moment to capture all that. It's been a little while since been on the mic here with UWS. My name's Craig Morrissey, and glad to be with you here today as we're going to get set for the introductions as the teams will be coming out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome your UWS Yellow Jackets.
Always an exciting piece. We'll see all these parents that will start filtering in here as well. That early part of the season, you get those the freshmen that are just making their way, or even those new transfers that have come in. Always an exciting time, and especially when you make that transition into the college game. Always exciting for the family as well as we get set here for the introductions and the national anthem.
Division III women's college hockey game that faces off the Foresters from Lake Forest College against your UWS Yellow Jackets. Let's meet the starters for today's contest, and we'll start with the Foresters from Lake Forest. Starting on defense, senior number 19, Willow Poppleton. Also on defense, senior number 15, Holly Kiernan. At a wing, senior number 5, Shannon Gibbons. Also at wing, freshman number 7, Gracia Munoz. Starting at center, junior number 23, Jenna Fryer. And starting in goal, freshman number 30, Lily Peter Fesso. The assistant coaches are Tony Martino and Juliana Tarantino. The head coach is Amy Buddy. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your UWS Yellow Jackets. Starting on defense, she's a freshman from Rhino Lakes, wearing number 19, Brooke Bugas. Also on defense, a junior from Stillwater, wearing number 4, Veda Roski. One of your wings today is a freshman from Crookston, wearing number 7, Addison Fee. Your other wing is a freshman from Brainerd. She wears number 9, Jalen Wharton. Your starting center is a senior from Rogers, wearing number 13, Anna Sherling. And your starting goaltender is a freshman from Albert Lee, wearing number 29, Jada Meyer. Your assistant coaches are Gavin Rasmussen and Mandy Bowes. Your head coach now in her second season is Bree Simon. Fans, at this time, we ask that you all please rise, face the flag, and if you are able, kindly remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
At that, all the formalities are taken care of. Both teams are going to huddle up here around their goaltenders. That will be Peter Fesso for the Foresters and Moyer for the Yellow Jackets. And this one is about ready to tip off here this afternoon. Glad to have you here. Like I said, on this great Saturday, the weather is nice outside. It's a great way to start off November. Supposed to be a very nice week this week as well for all those teams that will be traveling. Winter season is now upon us. Forget the fall. Well, we can't forget too much. The men's and women's soccer team still taking care of things. Men secured their UMAC championship again by taking the #1 seed here for men's soccer. So congratulations there to those gentlemen. As we're going to get set here for the face-off coming up, it'll be sponsored here by Barker Island Inn. It's one of the great locations here in Superior, and it's always great to have such great sponsors and good supporters of athletics. Starting here again for the Yellow Jackets. They are in the gold trimmed in black. They will travel left to right across your screen, as it will be Anna Sherling, Addison Fee, and Jalen Wharton. On the other side, it will be Gibbons, Fryer, and Munoz there for the Foresters, as the Jackets quickly turn that one over, but they'll pick it right back up. The shot right out front. Rebound will be fed up top. That shot is going to be blocked. That one coming from I get that one back. That was number 19 that was on the initial shot. That was Poppleton, but the Foresters will quickly dump this right back in, putting early pressure on with speed. As that'll be Fryer plays that along the wall. They'll work it up back towards the blue line. Sophie Smith had it there for the moment. And that pass off the mark. It'll be sent the length of the ice, and we'll have our first icing call here against the Yellow Jackets. Will come back into their zone as 54 seconds has elapsed. You already see the game that the Foresters want to play, up tempo and in your face. This face-off coming off to the right of Moyer. Be controlled here by the Foresters as they go down into the left wing corner. Centering pass out front. Quick shot. That one off the side of the post. That one coming there by Alex Luke. Luke, just a freshman here for the Foresters. Out on the left wing. That is Luke. Drop pass. That'll be sent down the wall there by Sophie Smith. Bodies tangle up there and hit the deck as they'll be cleared here by the Yellow Jackets. Addison Fee plays that one off the wall, and that one might have got into the player's bench there for the Foresters. So with that, we'll have a stoppage of play. Here, 18:30 here in this opening period. Like I said, glad to have you here this afternoon. Face-off here at center ice will be controlled here by the Foresters. That one will be played there by Kiernan. Along the wall, that will be dumped in. Tracing that back as Kernan plays that one back off the wall. Now lead out pass. That was Poppleton that brought it out across the ice and sent it down low. Picked up there, that is number 12. That was Emma Sweeney that had that one initially. Coming all the way back to grab it here as Bales will get that, but it'll be an icing here on the Yellow Jackets. Will come back into their zone. Face-off coming again as they'll come off to the right here of Moyer. Moyer already seen her first two shots. So a quick introduction there for the freshman. As that will be played along the wall, and it will come out to neutral. Still controlled here by the Foresters as they play that along the wall. Then push forward there by Dahl. They'll go off on a change to the Yellow Jackets. Foresters looking to break out. That will be tipped and come back in, controlled here by Steiner. Steiner comes cross ice, that'll off the mark, but it'll be corralled there by Carrick as she'll push it out to neutral. Taken away there by Kate Brennan, and she'll dump that into the zone. Still with the puck here will be the Foresters, now turned over. As they'll be picked up there, that was number 18, Gustafson. Jackets will look to break this out. They come to the red line, dump it in. That one coming courtesy of Olenek. Parnell in on the end board. Loose puck, he'll be picked up there by number 2. That was Zerfas. Zerfas will play that one off to the side. Puck will drift in, and that will be covered up there by Peter Fesso. And we'll have a face-off coming here. It's 16:32 remaining in this opening period. The first look there for Peter Fesso. Puck will be drop controlled here by the Jackets. They'll keep it on the left wall. That one's sent down low for Fee. That one carries all the way around into the right wing corner, and they'll look to be played out. Blowing a tire there. There was Ruski. He'll come all the way down. Picked up here quickly there by Munoz. Munoz plays it up the left wing. Gets the return. Oh, I take that back. That was number 5, Gibbons, on the return. Gibbons, the captain there for the Foresters. Along the wall, that's Poppleton as she'll work it down low. Kernan had it there for the moment. Jackets will take it away. Carrying up left wall is Fee. Fee carrying it with speed down the left wing boards, down into the corner. Now looking for some yellow sweaters to help out. In there digging there will be Eiley Dahl. That one comes right out in front. Will be cleared out of there by the Foresters, but back to pick it up will be Avelar. Puck loose down below the goal line, over on the left wing boards. Coming away with it will be the Foresters as they'll carry this out the center, and they look to bring that across into the zone. That is number 4, Lily Anderson, brought it out there as that came right in on top of Moyer, able to kick that one out. There's a big pile up there in front of the crease. As Anderson, quick pass up here to center, and that will be tipped in there by Mayer. Jackets will settle it down here and push it along the boards. Trying to chip that one forward there was Riley Avelar. Parnell sends one towards the goal. That will be sticked off to the side. Long rebound down here in the right wing corner as it'll be played up along the boards. Tipped out the neutral into the Jacket zone. Foot race ensues. First one to get back there will be Carrick. Cross-ice pass will have Parnell on the tape. That was well defended there, and he'll be sent back into the Jacket zones as they'll change up. That was Steiner trying to get free down there, and now it's going to be taken over here by the Foresters down behind the goal. Puck comes free, now centered out front. That shot is going to go just wide. Moyer had a good look at it as it'll be played up the wall. It'll come back out to neutral. That centering pass out there. Good job stepping in there, lifting the stick, as that will come all the way into the near corner. And that'll be played out. It'll go the distance, and we'll have a icing call. And we will. So we will come back into the Jacket zone for a face-off coming here. 13:07 here right now. Shots on goal leading are the Foresters 4-0 in that category. Face-off coming off to the right of Moyer. That shot will get deflected up in good hands down there. The goalie Judge being able to pluck that one out as it came right to him. So we'll do it again here to the right of Moyer. They had some jewelry that may have fallen off over there into the far corner, but that'll be taken right back out as they'll be played down low. Bugas will play that one over to the far side. Jackets trying to push it forward. That is going to be Sherling given the chase. It'll be played out. He'll come back into the Jacket zone. Ruski plays that left wall. That is going to be Fee to push that one forward. Now given chase will be Sherling. Foresters will play it back out, forcing the Jackets to regroup. That one sent in. That one sticked off to the side by Peter Fesso. And she'll get her first save of the afternoon. As Sherling will cause what looks to be a turnover, and it will be, as Anderson trying to dig that free before the Foresters will take it back. They carry it, dump it in the zone. They'll go off on a change. Ruski plays that over to the far side. Clearing pass will come out for Kligora. Jackets cross-ice pass. Ooh, that was a good-looking pass. That was going to be picked off. Carrying it back the other way is going to be Zerfus. Tied up down on the end boards quickly here. Forsters will dig it out of there. Stepping in front is going to be Bugis. Now taken away there by Kligora. Forster still holding it into the zone. He'll play it down the left wing circle. Be pulled out of there by Bugis. She'll work up the left side. Passes on the mark. Now push forward there, courtesy of Olenek. As it'll come back the other way, Zerfus will play that one into the zone. Jackets try to clear it. It'll be held at the left point there by Munoz. Jackets cross ice pass. That one off the mark, comes off the dasher boards hard. It'll come out to neutral. Forsters will play it right back in. Down on the end boards. Avalar had that. Now the Jackets will break it out left wing. In the middle for That's going to be Parnell on the quick shot between the circles, and it'll be covered up there by Peter Fesso. But a nice look there for Parnell, who comes in pretty much leading the category in shots. As they'll be controlled here off the face-off here by the Forsters as they'll play it up the wall. Bodies tangled up down below the goal line. He'll come out to neutral. Back to grab this here will be number 10. That is Carrick. He'll play it forward back into the Forster zone. Cross-ice pass. That will be off the mark. It'll be tipped into the zone, but a foot race quickly hustling down there. That was Alex Luke picking up the speed for the Foresters, but it'll be played outside the zone. Good job by the Jackets forcing it out. Ryan Lee over there trying to dig it out. As they'll come back here to the Jackets. That's Steiner. That one will move forward. Icing waved off. Kernan plays that around the boards there, looking for Anderson. Right out front with a quick shot. That was Schierling. Schierling had that good look as she came right out front. She's tripped up there. No call, will play on. As Bugis will have that as she spins back, create a little space. Now it'll be back to Schierling. Schierling works it forward, has a pass forward. There was Wharton. That will drift in on Peter Fesso, and she'll just cover up and elect to have the face-off here with 9:20 to go.
Safe hands, please be sure to
so with that, we'll have our first media timeout here. So it'll be a great time. If you haven't downloaded Swarm Central, the official rewards and loyalty app of the Yellow Jackets, well, it's time to get started. You get to receive 200 points for just registering, 200 more for downloading the app. So redeem your points for cool prizes in the Swarm Central store, and find Swarm Central in the Apple and Google stores today. So a great way to keep up that. You got all the schedules on there as well, and all those cool prizes for making sure that you're checking in here appropriately throughout the seasons here for all the athletics. Pretty cool program, and a lot of great sponsors in there too to help make a lot of those prizes available, getting some cool discounts as well as other unique items. So very cool. And you also collect points just by checking in each day too. So that way you can keep up, and you can also just keep those points kind of rolling in. So both teams making their way back out here. We'll have a face-off coming to the left of Peter Fesso. Puck will be dropped. It'll be played forward here, but held at the right point. That shot being sent forward there by Bugis, and that will drift in on Peter Fesso. She'll get off the left side there and cover up, and we'll have another face-off coming here. 9:13 here in this opening period. Forsters controlled the face-off last night, 30-15. So Jackets look to win a few of those. A good centering pass. That'll be held in. Ruski sends one in. That one just wide of the post. The rebound will be played over in the left wing corner. Given chase there is Anderson. Now played down there by Kligora. Forcers look to break out. That will bounce off a stick, get back into the Jacket zone. They got help there by Ruski as she comes back up to neutral. Lost it for a moment. She'll dump it, and then the Jackets will make a change. Down there is going to be Gustafson. Feeds it out front for Parnell coming through the center. And that'll be off the mark, and it'll be picked up here by number 22. That is Bryant, and it'll be played here by the Foresters. Jackets putting some pressure on here. A little playing down here in the Forester zone. As Gustafson back down there, pushes it down low for Parnell. Comes back to the corner. That one's sent right out front. Sticked out of there by Peter Fesso. Rebound will be controlled here by the Jackets as Olenek down there works it along the wall. Sliding down here is going to be Marks. Marks will dump it down low. Jackets are going to change a few. Played back out to center. That one played in. That was Marks initially. Now a quick shot. That one just goes wide right. That one partially tipped. That one coming off the stick of Fee. Addison Fee with that good look. As it comes back, Sherling drifts back to pick up the puck. Now trying to move it forward. That one's going to be off the stick there of Kaylee Marks. Little seesaw battle here across the center stripe as it'll be dumped in. It'll be an icing called here on the Foresters. So good energy here by the Jackets. Kind of turned the tails a little bit. Putting some pressure on, getting a couple shots as well. So we'll come back into the Forester zone. 7:13 to go here in this opening period. Face-off coming to the left of Peter Fesso. Puck is going to be drop controlled there. Kligora will win that one off the drop. Jackets will have it momentarily. Now it will be played out by the Foresters. Quickly back will be Steiner pushing that one. It'll bounce off the stick of Dahl. Shot off, tipped out there, and they shoot and they score. On the rebound, that is going to be number 19. That is Willow Poppleton. The senior captain will get the opening goal. So with that, quickly we go back here. 6:48 to go. It'll be dumped back into the Forester zone. Jackets on the chase.
For Lake Forest was number 18, Haley Hunter. She got an assist from number 23, Jenna Fryer, and number 15, Holly Kiernan. That's Hunter from Fryer and Kiernan. The even strength goal coming at 13:08 of period number 1.
Well, I guess we'll get that one straightened out here. We got it all different here, but as I saw it, it was Poppleton that was on the rebound. But we'll check that out. And it looks like they got that up on top here as well. Another centering pass. That one will drift into the left wing corner. It'll be controlled here, Foresters. That is Alex Luke. Left wing corner. Sophie Smith was down there, and diving out there is going to be Moyer. Good assist there by Bugis, laying out there to help Moyer cover up that crease area. And got the glove on it, get the face off here. Poppleton sends that one in right out in front, and that'll be covered up there by Moyer. A little bit of a bounce coming in on that. Makes those eyes get a little bigger. Did a good job staying down, staying square. Off the left side, that'll be stick there by Moyer. Back into the left wing corner, Haley Hunter. Jackets will dig that out of there as Avalar will dig that out of there. Anderson cross pass looking there. It will get to the tape there is going to be Wharton. And we got a penalty coming up here as the Foresters touch up on that. Now we'll get the whistle here. And with that, the Jackets are going to go on the power play, sponsored by Superior Water, Light and Power. First penalty of the game. It's going to go against number 18, Haley Hunter. Faceoff will come to the left side of Peter Fesso. Jackets here. Play it back, right wing. Back up top.
Minor penalty has been called on Lake Forest, number 18, Haley Hunter. That penalty was
one
for hooking. Hunter hooking. That penalty called at 14:38, making this a Superior Water, Light and Power Yellow Jacket power play.
That one rang off the post. You could hear that one even through the headset. Jackets off to the right side face off here of Peter Fesso. Parnell had that held at the left, or right at center there by Marks. They play it back here, left point. Trying to dig that one out. That was Parnell. Now there's shot. That is save made by Peter Fesso, and it'll be cleared out. Jackets will reset. Moyer will settle that one down. In behind the net will go number 11, Taylor Marks. Back near side, that is Parnell. That will carry it into the zone. Now picking up speed as she goes down below the goal line. In behind the net, still on the puck. Jackets are completing a change here on the D line as that shot is going to be blocked. Sherling will play it back up top left point there with Ruski. Ruski with the wrister that comes in right out front. Puck is loose, and then it'll be covered up there by Peter Fesso. Good wrist shot there by Ruski. Coming in off the left point. Face-off off to the right here with 4:19. 56 seconds left to go here in that power play. Out on the left wing, Anderson will play it down low. Back up top here with Ruski, down along the left boards. Anderson left circle, they play it down low. Now turn, shoot. That one's going to be blocked in traffic. A rebound will be picked up there by Poppleton. Poppleton trying to clear it. It'll be played and held in there by Bugas. A shot. That one goes wide. That one coming off the stick of Dahl. They cycle it down low here for Anderson. Down in the left wing corner. Centering out front. Now the Foresters will be able to send it the length of the ice. Moyer settled that one down. Jackets will play it forward. Kligora had it there for a moment. Anderson got a stick on it. He'll be held on the left boards. That one sent back in the zone there by Kligora. Bugas trying to come back through the middle. That one's going to be pinched off there by the Foresters as they'll bring the loose puck here with Munoz. Plays it down low. That's Gibbons. Parnell will dig it out. Comes out 3-on-2. Jackets carried in the zone. Drop it off as that shot will be tipped up into the safety netting, and we'll have a face-off coming. That was Gustafson getting the good clean look. 2:43 to go here as we'll be to the right side of Peter Fesso. Sherling will kick that one off the dot. Still fighting for it. Jackets will win that as a puck will be sent back into the right wing corner. That was Wharton that gave chase down there. That puck is going to be loose. Sherling will pick it up, backhand that one into the zone. Foresters looking to clear. That is played there by Sophie Smith. On the turnover, Sherling dumps it down in the corner. Anderson's down there. That will be up against the boards. Dug out of there by the Foresters. Ooh, and that one is held in. Good job there. That was Lukasic. held that one there on the left point. Boy, that had to be centimeters over there of blue line left, but kept that one into the zone as it'll come back in. As Moyer will wait for that one, cover it up. We'll get the faceoff off to her right here with 1:53 remaining. Puck comes right out front off the draw. It'll be played forward. Played out of there by Kligora. Into the zone. That one comes all the way back quickly the other way. Is going to be Cole. Cole has a shot, blocked, bouncing puck, and it will end up right in front of Moyer. Quick transition there by the Foresters. Good job there by the defense. That was Taylor Marks getting back there to help disrupt that Cole shot, along with Avalar. She's bottled up on the end boards right now. Centering pass that will be played out of there by Moyer as she got a blade on it as it comes out here for Gustafson. Gustafson trying to feed it out front, and it will get past. Forsters coming back. We'll have a whistle here, and we got a penalty coming up. It's going to be an interference call, is going to be the call, and it's going to go against the Foresters. That will be number 3, that Ella Mayer. Mayer is going to head to the box, and the Jackets back on the power play. So another Superior Water Light and Power play here for the Yellow Jackets to round out this first period here. 1:04 to go. Jackets will control as it'll be played there. Olenek gets it back here, right wing. Olenek with a shot, that off the face mask because that was rising up.
On Lake Forest number 3, Ella Mayer. That's Mayer interference. That penalty was called at 18:56.
That one will get off the blade up into the safety netting, and we'll have a face-off coming here with 48.1. Now, that was a nice hard shot there by Olenek. Left point. Played here. Mark sends that one out front. That one misdirected, but it goes high. Sherling was in the mix on that one. Parnell plays that off to the left boards. 33 seconds left to go. Down low, feed it out right out front. Parnell was there, got the bump from behind, steered that wide. There again, chipped out front, bouncing puck off the backhand, and that will go just wide. Sherling on the rebound, back out to the left side for Gustafson. Dump back down low here now, Sherling. Gustafson, left wing, feeds it back up top. There's a quick shot down low, and that is going to be covered up there by Peter Fesso. Sherling with some good work there in front of the net. I know I get older, it gets tougher with the eyes to see how all that works, but those forwards have great skills to be able to misdirect those. As that'll be played back in with 4 seconds left to go. Clock will wind down, and this opening period will come to a close here with the Lake Forest Foresters leading 1-0.
Lake Forest goaltender Lily Peter Fesso, 6. For Yellow Jacket goaltender Jada Moyer, 9.
So again, we'll take a little break here, but all in all, not a bad opening period here for the Jackets. Kind of took a step back here in that first couple minutes, and then from that standpoint, they really put the pressure on the second half of this opening period, and really gave some extra energy on there, which translated into some good offensive opportunities here. And not only that, that extra energy helped cause 2 penalties here by the Foresters as well. So with that, we said 1-0. With that, we'll take a audio break, and we'll be back right after this. And welcome back here to Westman Arena here at the first intermission, which is sponsored by Hovland Incorporated. And this opening period, the Foresters leading 1-0, but like I said, that one came early. And we have Poppleton that was on the goal on that one. I think there's a little discrepancy on that at first, but it is credited to Hunter with Kernan having an assist as well as Fryer. So we'll go with it. So it'd be Hunter with the goal, assist to Kernan and Fryer. But I really could have swore that was Poppleton that was there, but maybe in 1918. Sure looks the same on that standpoint, especially when you get some ponytails hanging over those jerseys in the back, but that's the difference right now. After that goal, though, the Jackets kind of settled down and really kind of tilted the level of the ice a little bit more into the Foresters zone, putting some pressure on, getting some shots, and starting to make Peter Fesso react there. A couple really nice tips out front there by Sherling. But I think the kind of the big turnaround here that you see too is right now the face-off circle. The Jackets leading that one 17-7. So 70 to 30% difference. Last night they lost that one 30-15. So with that, that's a nice turnaround for them today versus last night. And then, also it's in the penalty side of that as well. So the Foresters here with 2 penalties, with the Yellow Jackets with none. Lake Forest leading in the shot category here 10-5. And so that's kind of your stats right at the moment. Saves in that period for Peter Fesso, 5 saves, and for Jada Moyer of the Yellow Jackets, she with 9 saves. And so that's some good signs here moving forward here as we get set to make even a little more adjustments to get ready here for period number 2. Last night, this was the period that hurt the Yellow Jackets in this second period, as the Foresters were able to put up, they put up 4 goals last night in the second period. So with that, this is definitely going to be a period to watch here for the Yellow Jackets to make sure that they button down, stay strong, and keep that maximum effort out here. We get the word here today that the cross-country team's running down in the UMAC championships, as the men will capture the UMAC championship here. And I believe that's a few years in a row now for the men. The women will take 4th. So the UMAC cross-country championships completed. Men with the championship. The women in 4th. A nice placing there. Seemed like our top female runner, well, I think was 18th, I think is where that was. Volleyball in action over there at the Mertz. They're taking on Northwestern here today. That was first serve was at 1 o'clock. Kind of a fun little side note. My son was actually calling that game today. A little short-handed, brought the Morseys in is what it was. Brendan over at volleyball, me here today. But volleyball defeated North Central yesterday 3-0 to get the complete sweep there on the season for North Central. Or I should say over North Central. Both men and women's soccer taking on Martin Luther today. So we'll get some updated scores on that as we go along on our contest here today. Jackets will travel right to left across your screen. As we have a whistle here, it brings a crowd to a complete silence, as there was a good build up there for a moment, and now we're at a little bit of a standstill. I think there still should be a little bit of time left up here. There it is. 56 seconds left to go in that power play here for the Yellow Jackets. Thought that scoreboard needed a few more lights up there, and it's there. So the Jackets will control off the face-off as they'll carry it down left side. Quick shot. That is going to be blocked. That one coming off of Kendall Gustafson. She's still on it. Between the circles with a shot, and a save is made. So 2 quick shots coming here from Gustafson. First 13 seconds to get 2 shots. That's a great way to start. And then we'll pick up a penalty here coming to Anna Scherling, who will go to the box for 2 minutes. So we'll play a little 4-on-4 here for the next 42 seconds, and then they'll go on abbreviated power play, will the Foresters.
For interference called on the Yellow Jackets, number 13, Anna Scherling. That's Scherling for interference. That penalty coming just 13 seconds into period number 2.
So trying to push that one forward there was Molly, or I take that back, sorry. That was Taylor Marks. Along the right wing corner, that's Sophie Smith trying to center out front. Knocked down, comes right through the mouth of the goal. They'll be swept out of there by Moyer. In behind the net, dug out of there by Marks. Played forward by Olenek. So now the power play here for the Foresters. That one quick shot kicked out of there by Moyer. Long rebound. That'll be corralled there by Smith. And then that centering pass will be taken away and played the length of the ice. Getting a good little break here. That is Taylor Marks again on the clear. Weaving her way through out on the left wing now. Driving in. Shot off the side of the net. Picks up the rebound. Will feed it back up top. That is Mayer. Leaving it between the circles, a quick shot. That one drifted just wide, coming off of Alex Luke. Left point for Anderson. Play that down the boards, and it'll be tipped up out of play. That was Eiley Dowell that got a stick on there, put it up into the players' bench over there for the Foresters. 32 seconds remaining here in the power play for the Foresters. Dug out of there, left circle, stood up there. Ruski will get the partial body block on that one out on the left wing. They come back up top. That is Anderson with it. Walks back over to the left side, plays it off the boards. Ruski, nice job there. That one need the high wall along there, but the backup goalie over there will make the catch and get the little fist bump over there from the one of the assistant coaches. So with that, we'll stay in the Jacket zone here. 8 seconds to go here on that penalty to Scherling. Face off to the right of Moyer. It'll be controlled by the Foresters. Walking down the wall. That one sent through the middle. No one could get a stick on it.
Your Yellow Jackets are back at full strength.
As that will be played forward there by number 15, Molly Kernan. Intercepted there by Poppleton. All the way along the wall. Sent there by Kernan. That one fed right out front, and it'll miss everybody. It'll come all the way back out to neutral. It's going to be played with a high stick. Is going to be the call, and heading to the box there is going to be number 13. That is Sophie Smith. You can get 2 minutes for a high stick. So good opportunity here for the Jackets. Everything's setting up early here.
High sticking penalty has been called in Lake Forest. Number 13, Sophie Smith. That Smith high sticking, that penalty called at 2:39, making this a Superior Water, Light and Power Yellow Jacket power play.
Pligora plays that down, looking there for Fee. Sliding down now. Ruski, she comes off the left point. Feeds it out front with a shot. That's going to be a save made. It wasn't a clean one, but it was a save made. That was Peter Fesso, keeping this one still 1-0. That shot coming there from Brooke Bugis. Right between the circles. That high slot. She has a puck right now. Now sends that down front. Misdirected out front. Save made. Rebound off the side of the net. That was Fee. Fee will get the rebound here. Left wing plays it for Ruski. Back down low. Dropped off there by Kligora. Gets it back left circle of the shot. That one rings off the post on the outside. Minute 10 to go here in the power play as that one goes in behind the net. Picked up there by Kligora. Now here for Fee. Back to Kligora. Skating out. Now it goes right side. Shot. That one down. Save made. Rebound swept in. That one hit traffic. Good pressure here by the Jackets here on this power play. Kligora plays it back up top. Ruski, gets somebody to fall. Now comes out, Dangles goes cross ice, gathers it up high over the crossbar. Long rebound will come back here. Back to Ruski as she'll go back down the left wing board down there for Kligora. Feeds it there. Quick shot, that one down on the post. Rebound is going to be put right back up on. And Peter Fessel will make two great saves there for the Foresters to keep this one still a one-goal game. Whew, what a great shift here on that power play as they'll change up here with 28 seconds left to go here in that penalty to Sophie Smith. Gustafson lost the handle on that one. It'll come back. Jackets will need to reset. Otherwise, it's been over a minute 50 or so here in the Foresters zone. That'll be sent the length of the ice. Back to grab it here will be Marks. Marks has played a nice game here so far here in the back end. Plays that one off to herself. 3-on-1 developing. Feed it out front. Now a quick shot. That one hard to get a handle on it there for Gustafson. Parnell had it for a moment, and then it'll be cleared the length of the ice, and that will be an icing here on the Foresters. Here, this is again that great pressure here. A lot of energy. Doesn't hurt having the extra player, but nonetheless, a good power play opportunity there with some very high quality shots here for the Jackets. Got a little pep in the step here right now, so let's take advantage of it. That one slid right out front. Played off the board. It'll come back into the Jacket zone as Ruski will play it off the boards here for Kligora. Kligora had it for a moment, then will be taken away there by Kate Brennan. Good battle between those two. That one played forward for Dahl. She'll dump that back in deep into the zone. Kligora down along the inboard, in behind the net. Now center that one out on the backside. Coming there was Dahl. Didn't get a stick down on it, but it was a great look. Bugis had that one. That's going to go the distance. We're going to have an icing here on the Jackets. We'll come back into their zone for a face-off coming here at 14:24. We'll take this on the left side of Moyer. Jackets will win that draw, and it'll be controlled here now by the Foresters as they play that back up top. Across the middle. That was Kernan that had it for the moment. That one dumped in. Jackets will go off on a change. Good effort there. Back the other way, that is Bryant. Tallulah Bryant played that down low, and it'll be played out by the Jackets, controlled here by Kernan. Kernan's pass looked in. That looked a little early, and it will be an offsides. Will be the call here on Liu, Victoria Liu. 13:51 to go here in the second period. Jackets have now outshot the Foresters, 14-11. Shots on goal, that is. As that will be sent in down length of the ice, and it will be an icing here on the Jackets. We'll come back into their zone for a face-off coming. Don't forget, Yellow Jacket fans, get the same gear the Yellow Jackets wear by visiting the Yellow Jacket apparel and merchandise store. Browse the latest styles of gear, including t-shirts, shorts, sweatshirts, outwear, and more by visiting UWSYellowJackets.com/shop. Yeah, it's definitely good to look official when you come in. As that one will be sent down low. That one coming off the stick of Kate Brennan. Loose puck will be played back out the middle. That one, there was a zig and a zag, and with that, it'll be a big collision there. Folks from Lake Forest looking for the penalty, and now they're going to get one. Too bad the Jackets didn't have that on the other side of the ice. They wouldn't have seen the crowd react to that and may not have gotten that call, but heading to the box is going to be 27, Stacy Steiner. So the Foresters will go on the power play here with 13:13 to go here in the second. That one come out. Fee coming down the left side. Fee with a shot off the glove. Rebound. Gets her own rebound. Shot put on. That one just wide. Oh my goodness. Right that. The Jackets right there are buzzing right now. As that one will be stopped and the net will move and allow Peter Fesso to grab her stick and reset. Great shorthanded opportunity there. That was Addison Fee putting on the speed. Controlled here by Kiernan. And she'll escape one as she'll work it forward. Pass is going to be off the mark, but it'll be tipped in. Jackets will look to bring it up the near wall, but Kiernan will hold it. Quick shot. That one will go just wide right, coming there from Zerfus. Up top, they'll play back surface, left point, being chased there by Sherling. They walk it down. That a quick shot. That one off the side of the net, coming there from Mayer. Mayer's a sharpshooter as well. You got to be careful with her. Under a minute to go here in the power play for the Foresters. Zerfus will play that back down the left corner. Going in hard down there. That was Avalar, as it'll be back up top. That one blocked by Fee, and it'll get up and out of play. Addison Fee putting plenty of energy in here today. Offense, defense. Love it. 11:53 to go here, second period. 41 seconds left to go here in the power play for the Foresters. Foresters will win that draw, and they'll control as they play it down low below the goal line. That one partially blocked there by Ruski. They'll be flipped up and sent the length of the ice. There's a foot race coming as Dahl quickly down there will corral the puck. 1-on-2 there. Definitely eating up some time. Now makes another steal. Jackets putting some good pressure on here on the forecheck. Short-handed. Turn it back. 10 seconds left to go. That just wasted 13 seconds there from that energy. Right now, Jackets out skating the Foresters. As they look to break this out, that will be off the... Jackets play this back out through the middle. Bouncing puck, be picked up there. Quick shot, rebound out front, and that's going to be a follow-up and a save made by Peter Fesso. Oh, boy. That was Parnell that was coming right down the slot. Put that one right midsection. Face off to the left of Peter Fesso. 11 even to go here, second period. That one over on the right wing. Played down by Gustafson. Ruski comes off their left point perch and will play that one, keep it in the zone. That one sent in down to the right wing corner. Gustafson has that one taken off of her stick, and now they'll play it around to the Foresters, looking to break out. Coming across, getting that and putting a shot on. That was number 5. That was Gibbons. Sticked out of there by Moyer. Parnell plays it up the boards there for Gustafson. Return pass is off the mark. That will get off of a skate. Loose puck just sitting there, and he'll be held into the zone. Ruski for the Jackets. Evades the play and now goes along the wall. Centering pass is going to get out there for Gustafson. She was at the end of her shift. They'll make the change. No gas to go on that one, as that pass will be off the mark and will go the distance. And we'll have an icing here on the Foresters. So with that, Jackets will definitely survive that that penalty. Kill it off in fashion, having a couple opportunities, even shorthanded. 9:51 to go here, second period. Jackets will win the draw. Quick shot, and that one will hit traffic. Rebound, wraparound attempt, lost it on the curl. Sherling on the rebound, fanned on the opportunity. The puck is still deep into the Foresters zone. Down there's Addison Fee, up along the wall. Trying to control that one. A lot of zone time. Jackets come away, feed it out front, rebound out front. That one's sent in, bouncing. Park is off the side. Fee was standing on the doorstep, but there was 3 Foresters around her. Couldn't even put her stick down. Sherling on the near side. It'll be held, sent right back down there nicely there by Steiner. Centering pass will be knocked down. Foresters will come back the other way, and they'll lead it with Kerner. Kerner in the zone, flips it in. They'll go off on a change. Long rebound comes off the end boards. It'll be picked up by the Jackets. They come back the other way. That was Maya Anderson that got that return pass.
Hey fans, don't forget to earn points in your Swarm Central app. Checking into the game gets you 100 points, and earn additional points by uploading a photo into the Crowd Cameo on the app. Download and start earning points to redeem on great prizes. Get Swarm Central today. Say if you're a Yellow Jacket fan looking for great team gear, visit our official apparel and merchandise store. You can browse all the current styles of Yellow Jacket apparel and accessories, including the same gear the Yellow Jackets wear. Find our stores online at uwsyellowjackets.com/shop. And fans, your last call to participate in our game of Chuck-a-Puck. Get the Quick Trip fan services table right now in the lobby to purchase your pucks for just $1.
So great energy here, a great timely break here for probably both sides. Jackets that just catch a quick breath, but they have been exerting some definite energy here, and it's making a difference. Now they're just going to have to get that equalizer here for all that hard work, and I think that's only going to carry on from here if they're seeing the way that the results are happening out of this energy. So 8:45 to go here in this second period. Jackets will win the draw as they'll be up along the boards here. Now it'll be controlled by the Foresters. They go rink wide on that. Played forward there by Zerfus. Quickly the other way is Bryant as she plays it in behind the boards. Cole. That is one that line had some success last night. The line there, Cole, Bryant, and Lou. Jackets look to break this out. That one will be stymied and pushed back as Kligora trying to make that one go across. She finally completes that pass, and then Jackets will complete the change here as well. 8 minutes to go here, second period. Bouncing puck still in the zone. Now it'll come out the neutral. Carried there by Lou as she carries it down the right wing board and will be met with resistance, as the puck will still work its way down in the right wing corner. Jackets come away with it here. Olenek carrying it here down the left wing boards. Feeds it back in the middle. Quick shot. That one's blocked. Grabbed a rebound and a save made by Peter Fesso. Poppleton lost the handle on that one and gets the return pass. Chips that one forward. That one will come in and have to be steered off to the side by Moyer. Will erase the icing opportunity. Fee had it for a moment. Now it'll come back here. Forsters feed it out front. Loose puck right on the side of the net. As Fee will backhand that one out the neutral. Poppleton along with Kernan down the left side. That one sent forward. That one coming off the stick of Hunter. Fee is going to be rubbed out of the play on that one. Forster's starting to pick up their play, trying to match the same energy the Jackets have been putting out here in this second period. Sherling down there lost the handle it. Ruski sends one in. That one blocked. He'll be caromed over into the right wing boards. Fee couldn't stop that one in behind the net as it comes all the way along the left side. Sherling bodying up as they'll come back here as it'll be played there by Steiner near side. Big collision out there. Look out. There's a monstrous collision out here at center ice, and we got a player that's down. Huge collision out there. That was Molly Mitchell of the Lakers. You're getting it. You're hearing it from the crowd here as well, as that is Anna Sherling that gets up. She was body slammed basically is what happened, and then the player fell on top of her as well. That in a collision away from the puck. Here with 6:06 to go here in this second period. As Bree Simon down off of her perch looking for an exclamation. You know, it might be a great time to talk about that. If you don't get enough of the Yellow Jackets and you need to keep up, tune into the Eye of the Swarm, the official podcast of the UWS Yellow Jacket Athletics. You can join John Garver and Matt Johnson throughout the year as they sit down with Yellow Jacket student athletes, coaches, and other guests. Eye of the Swarm is available on uwsyellowjackets.com/podcast, on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts. And I'll tell you what, I was actually on one of those Eye of the Swarms one year, and that was a lot of fun. So definitely got to tune in. You'd have to go in the archives to dig deep to find that one on the iFan Sports Network. But that was a lot of fun. So Sherling over on the bench looks to be catching her breath anyway, which is a good sign. No, I take that back. That was 18, not 13. So that, she's just behind the glass. She's behind the glass getting some water they just took back there. So imagine just knocking the wind out of her, having a player. Ooh. It's those ones that you get that get you and you're not paying attention or see it coming is the ones that come forward. So now let's carry it on here, ladies, as that one along the boards will be taken here. This is Alex Luke feeds it out front. Save made. Rebound is swept off to the side. Great save by Moyer. And with that, Ruski will come up with the puck and she'll play it forward, and Jackets will clear the zone. Great job. Now a 2-on-1 the other way. Jackets walking in out front. That shot will go wide left. Long rebound will come all the way out to neutral. It'll be carried forward, but again by Alex Luke, who centers out front. Jackets will intercept. Jackets come back the other way. Here it comes. This is going to be Bugis. Return pass. Gets it back for Bugis, and she couldn't get a stick on it. They had Peter Fesso on the move. End-to-end action here at Westman Arena. Here, the 5:15 to go here in the second period. The ice has opened up. Olenek dropped it there for Parnell. Olenek gets a chip on it, and it'll be played out. Jackets will be right there. They'll dump it back in. They'll touch up and chase. Olenek down the left side. Will be played up the boards and held there by Avalar. She'll send that one back into the zone. Poppleton overskated that one, had to come back here to left side. Jackets had numbers on that side. Now it's a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Feed it out backside. Oh, that one is going to be off the face of the goal. Bouncing puck will be played over on the far side. Oh my goodness. That one hit the front of the goal flat. As carrying it back is going to be Parnell with speed. Chips one forward. Long rebound will be played near side. As she'll kick this one back up the left side. No, it will be played back down. Fee, left circle with a shot. That will be sticked off to the side. Gets her own rebound. Back up top for Marks, who sends one in. That one hit traffic. Held at the left point by Marks. Marks with a shot out front. That one through traffic and carried off to the side. Jackets were on the move. That was Wharton that was on the move going the other way. Jackets long head pass up ahead. They got the Jackets coming in out front. Quick shot, that's blocked. A good defensive play there for the Foresters. Rebound will be controlled there by Wharton. That puck coming back. Jackets still looking for that first goal here of the 25-26 season. I got a feeling it's going to happen soon. Quick shot put on, glove save, rebound comes right back out. Sitting on it is going to be Moyer. And with that, we'll keep it here 1-0. 3:08 to go here, second period. First period a little more strategic. Second period a little wide open. So face-off coming to the left of Moyer. Puck is going to be dropped there, controlled. Will end up being controlled here by the Foresters. That shot blocked. Rebound is going to be drifted into the corner. Foresters out on the left circle, dangling there, and then had the puck dislodged off the stick of number 14. That was Alex Luke. That will be played out there by Roski. Quick shot, that one hit track. Rebound out front and only came off the heel of the stick. And diving out there is Peter Fesso. A good 3 feet out to the left of the post. So face-off coming to the left of Peter Fesso. 2:28 remaining. Heads up. That one got up into the player bench over on the Jacket bench. Sherling looks to be on her feet back behind the bench out there, so that's a good sign anyway. That one comes back out here to center. Standing up there was Avalar. Jackets look to break that one out. That pass a little off the mark. They'll stay in the Jacket zone. Now it comes free. It'll be played back in. Sticked out of there by Moyer as it made all the way to the net. Kernan with it. Parnell will play it off the boards. There for Avalar, who will have to turn and find some space. They'll work it up the near side. Olenik's pass is going to be off the stick of Parnell. Dumped back in here by the Foresters with 1:32 remaining. Marks. Lost the puck on that one on the attempted pass. It'll be played but not out. Held down the wall. Olenek lost the handle on it, but it'll come out of the zone. Back to Olenek. She caught that one in the skates. She'll go off on a change. Dumped back in by the Foresters. As Avalar there plays it out. Controlled here by the Foresters. Centering that one off to the side as we go under a minute to play. That one is kneed out of there by Moyer. Kept an eye on it the whole time as it came back on the rebound up over top of the crease, right over top of her head. Jackets will bang that one off the wall out the center. Foot race coming. Fee will take the puck away and dump it right back in here. 30 seconds to go. Sherling back in there. She backs into the play, so it's good to see she back out on the ice. Coming out there with a little vigor on that one, and she's going to get called on the penalty. as that shot will whistle wide left. Rebound push forward. Jackets will touch up and we'll have a penalty called. That penalty is going to go against number 9. Jalen Wharton is going to head to the box. So with that, the final 10 seconds, a tough one to take here. Playing so well to take that penalty into the end of the period with 4 seconds left to go, pinned up against the boards. And the horn will sound the second period, a very entertaining period.
For Lake Forest goaltender Lily Peter Fesso, 16 for a 2-period total of 22. For Yellow Jacket goaltender Jada Moyer, second period total of 7, 2-period total of 16.
So like I said, this second period, very entertaining here, as you've seen a little bit of everything except for goals coming by the Yellow Jackets. They have played very well this period, but this third period is going to have to be the period that they're going to find the back of the net for all that effort that they're putting out here, because it is a joy to watch all this energy they're putting out here. And with that, we still remain 1-0 on that goal early in the first. So this intermission is sponsored by Hovland Incorporated, one of those great sponsors for a lot of years that have been taking care of all the stuff here for the Yellow Jackets, especially here on the hockey side of things. And with that, it's a privilege to have them on board with us over all these years and continue to support as well. Like I said, we'll take a break here. We'll come back and then we'll do a little recap of this. We got some other scores we'll pass along here from some other UWS athletics. And we'll take a little look at the third period coming up. We'll be back right after this.
It's time for Chock-a-Puck.
And welcome back here to Westman Arena here on the campus of University of Wisconsin Superior. This one 1-0 right now. The Foresters leading the Jackets. But the Jackets really pretty much carried the play in that second period. A lot of great energy, and they created some power play opportunities. And boy, and really put on some good offensive display, crashing the net, a couple of them off the posts. Just kind of a little bit just more polished. I think this is like a 3-1 game if those don't go off the heel of the stick, or we take that bounce, or it's 1 inch on the other side of the post. So it's close. It's coming. This 25-26, we're going to see some goals yet. So that second period again. As I grab this here. So saves in that second period for Peter Fesso, who, in her own defense, she has really stonewalled the Jackets too, because she's playing about 3 feet around the net and skating in every direction, but she had 16 saves in that second period, so you can tell what the Jackets were doing there. 21 saves on the day. On the other side, Moyer, 7 saves. Those 7 were not easy ones by any means either. And there's plenty that jumped over top of the net, not to be on frame. But her was 16 saves so far. So with that, Jackets, right now leading in the shot department here, 21-17 shots on goal. And with that, the Jackets, they're evened up here, 3 for 6 minutes on both sides here as far as penalties. So with that, it's good to see that Sherling is back out on the ice there at the end of that shift. She took that big collision there right at the blue line of the Foresters, and away from the puck collision, and that player landed on top of her just flat. So with that, it's good to see that she's back out there for sure. And so again, we want to thank Hovland Incorporated as our intermission partner. And teams starting to make their way back out on the ice here as we get set for this third period. Note coming in as Northwestern defeated the Yellow Jackets today 3-1 in volleyball over at the Mertz. Jackets took that first game, and then was Northwestern kind of starting to make that shift a little even in the second and third. And then with that, Northwestern able to take that fourth to make it 3-1. Cross country today, UWS men's will capture the championship, and the women will come in fourth. So a really nice showing there, and congratulations again to the men as they capture yet another cross-country championship. It's a little bit of a building of a dynasty here at Runner's Corner here for the Yellow Jackets. And last I heard, UWS women's defeated Martin Luther 2-0 in women's soccer, and men will be playing here shortly. I believe that starts at 4 o'clock here today. So we are underway. Jackets will travel left to right across your screen as that one almost picked off there by Parnell, reading that cross ice pass as they'll come back into the Jackets zone. Jackets already got a pep in their step here in this third period. As that one driven in deep, they'll be taken back here as Cole behind the net will pass that one forward. Or no, she'll carry this one forward as she plays it off to the side. That one sent in on the side of the net as Moyer was down there, helped steer it off to the side. Steiner will take her lady into the boards and hold her there. It's a give and give back going on down there. There's a big collision down there. There's a cross check on that one. As Steiner pleading her case while the game is going on. Extra skater getting set to come off. And with that, the Jackets will touch up and not allow it to happen. So with that, Steiner will go to the box. Still 31 seconds left to go to the penalty to Jalen Wharton. That carried over from the second period. So Jackets down 2 here for the next 31 seconds. We need to kill this one off.
Minor penalty has been called on the Yellow Jackets. Number 27, Stacy Steiner. That penalty was called for high sticking. Steiner high sticking. That penalty coming 1:14 into period 3.
That one comes in, a shot off the right wing. It'll go over into the right wing boards. Sterling will decide to not pursue and stick back and help protect Moyer down low.
Your Yellow Jackets
feeding it out front. That one hit traffic, still bouncing around in front of the crease. And now it's going to be played out. Jackets trying to get a piece of it. There's shrapnel all over down there. Gloves laying. He'll be picked up there. That was number 23. That was Fryer that was missing a glove. Jackets will clear it, though, to evade that one. And they still got one penalty to kill off here for 1:04. Roski will have that one and plays it back. Bugas will play that one down low, and it'll be turned around there by Anderson. As Lou will carry it quickly around the right-hand side, down the right wing boards. Has that one picked by Parnell. Parnell works her way through the middle of the ice, has that one poke checked away. Carried back in here by Zerfus. Bugas off the boards. Held here up at the point. Now chipped away there nicely. That was Olenek. And it'll be covered up down there by Peter Fesso. And we'll have a face-off coming back in the Forester zone. 18 seconds left to go to that penalty to Steiner for the cross-check. Face-off coming to the left of Peter Fesso. A puck will be down, laying there between two Foresters, and it would be chipped out of there by Avalar. She has it now plays it forward and chips that one down. Icing will be waved off. Getting a stick on it there was Parnell. Overskating that one initially. Now coming in playing that is Dahl. Foresters will have it. They come back the other way. Quick shot put on, glove there, and hung on to by Moyer. Nice for Moyer that that was number 3. That was Ella Mayer. Good thing she decided to shoot that early. Gave her plenty of time to watch and not give up a rebound because there was another player coming right down the right slot. As Marks will ring it around the boards. Anderson plays it forward, looking there for Kligora. Puck back through the middle. That one chipped back into the Jacket zone. Steered out of there by Marks. Back through the middle. We'll do it again. Marks will clear it back out to neutral. Forster's trying to come back through the middle. Jackets stacking it up through the middle. And with that, we're going to have an offsides on the Foresters. Both sides will take the time to change up. Puck still free, and now he'll be controlled here by Lou. They come back near side, back through the middle. Dug out of there by Sherling, centers it. As Fee will work it back up to the left point. Quick shot that's put on, tipped out front. That one hit traffic. That was number 19, Poppleton, that was there to steer it away. That one comes back into the Forester zone as they look to clear. Jackets will control. Roski with it. She'll carry it into the zone. Had it poke checked away. Now she'll try to catch back up to it. As that pass off the mark as it will drift all the way back. Bugas played that one across. Olenek had it there for a moment. Up ahead for Parnell. Parnell, right circle goes up high. That one just wide right. Long rebound. They'll carry him down into the corners. Puck comes free right off the right side of the goal. Up top, they'll be held over into the right wing. That is Gustafson that had it there for the moment. Now it'll be sent right back down there by Carrick. As it goes all the way around the boards. Olenek over on the far side was bottled up. Now she'll retreat, get the own puck. Parnell in behind the net. Overskated that one with the help of number 11, Mitchell. Forsters clear it out the center. There's a big collision there. Penalty coming. Jackets have the opportunity here. Extra skater about to come on. As Gustafson, that's getting up slow as she's skating off. That was a big collision. That one's going to be number 12. That was Emma Sweeney. Bree Simon wants to have a quick word. She steps down off the bench. So with that, Jackets will go on the power play, sponsored by Superior Water, Light and Power. Let's see if we can put one in the back of the net.
Force number 12, Emma Sweeney. That penalty was for interference. Sweeney interference. That penalty was called at the 6-minute mark, making this a Superior Water, Light and Power Yellow Jacket power play.
So that Jackets have it. It's Lake Forest pinned it up against the boards in there trying to dig that out. That was Dahl that was in there, able to work it back up the boards. Oh, nice move out front. Quick wrist shot. Rebound out front, and it's going to be steered off to the side by the Foresters. Held here at the right point by Fee. Fee will cycle it back down low, and that is going to be Kligora. Left point, Roski. Bugis with a shot. Rebound right up the slot. Follow up on a save made as that goes off the side. Here again, Jackets well in control here in this power play, getting some good looks. There's a shot that goes up over top of the right 90. Down along the left boards. Kligora back up top for Roski. Roski sends one through, gloved out of the air. And Peter Fesso will hang on and duck down and take a moment to take a break. 46 seconds left to go here, but good effort. Nice round of applause here from the fans that appreciate the effort as well. 12:45 to go, 46 on the power play. As will be held up top here with Marks out on the left point, now walking back to the middle. Quick shot, that one hit somebody in the back of the helmet down there. As that one come off the stick of Gustafson. It's good to see she is not injured and back on the ice. Marks goes over to left circle. That one just missed the post. That's why I say just inches here for the Jackets. Working through, Sherling drops it there for Marks. Marks with a shot. That one goes up high, bouncing outside of the net. Sherling down there giving chase. Now dug out of there.
Lake Forest
as they'll play it back over here as that penalty has now expired. Fortunately, the Jackets still 0 for on the power play, but here loose puck along the side of the net, digging after it. And it will be Peter Fusso that will get that one steered off to the side as Sherling fighting through it. And we got a penalty coming up here. That is going to be on Mayer. It will be as she come up high and laid out on Sherling. Vicious cross check there right up under the chin strap. They're going to take one each way. Sherling did come in to give a little, got a little on that one too. So as they'll get 2 minutes up on the board. We'll get the official I know it'll be a cross check on Mayer. I'm not sure exactly if Sherling what hers is, if that was a cross check or roughing. They have that discussion over there. So we'll play a little 4-on-4 hockey here. And maybe even an advantage here to the Jackets because they have been out skating the Foresters here. Quick shot put on, stick save made. That one coming off the stick of Dahl.
Penalties were handed out at the 8:28 mark of period number 3 to Lake Forest number 3, Ella Mayer. She got 2 minutes for cross-checking. At the same time, UW Superior's number 13, Anna Sherling, got 2 minutes for cross-checking. Mayer for Lake Forest and Sherling for the Yellow Jackets. Those penalties for cross-checking at 8:28.
So with that, a good shift there by the Yellow Jackets. Coming back, that pass off the mark there for the Foresters. That one coming forward now, that is going to be Parnell giving chase down there along with Olenek. Puck is free with a shot. That one goes wide left, coming courtesy of Marks. Foresters here wanted to go to the outside, but had to bring it back here as Cole centers out front. Been a while since the Foresters have even been down this end of the zone, so that's great work here by the Yellow Jackets. Olenek carries it, steps onto the ice over there on the far side to make that pass a little off the mark. Marks, that is, that will pick up that puck momentarily. Good stop here by the Jackets. They come back. Marks will play it here for Gustafson. Goes cross ice, and that will hit a skate. Still 13 seconds left to go. We'll have an offside call here on the Foresters here. So 12 seconds left here in this penalties to both to Sherling as well as Mayer, both of them for cross check. Good battle there outside the blue line, and it will be controlled here by the Foresters. They feed it back through the middle. That could have been really, really bad, but slow to get up there is number 16. That is Kate Brennan. Bodies everywhere on the ice right now as we are back to full strength. They'll come back out the neutral. Everybody grabbing sticks and hitting the ice. Jackets will retreat back in behind their own net. Trying to get free out there was Steiner, as she'll have the puck come right back to her as she goes cross ice looking for Dahl. Dahl has that one tied up on the boards. Mayer plays it out to the middle, taken away by Fee. Fee trying to get her feet underneath her, sends one in towards the net, and it'll be scooped up there by Peter Fesso. And with that, we'll hit our media timeout.
So if you can't make it to the game, then listen to it on the radio or tune in on our live stream. 91.3 KUWS is the official radio home of Yellow Jacket Sports, while Yellow Jacket TV is UW Superior's official online video home. Fall, winter, and spring. Find UW Superior on the radio and on Yellow Jacket TV.
Here, I didn't think I had to do any work out of that, but we get a couple of those pieces in there. But don't forget Swarm Central, and we're going to go a little off script off this, but there's some great way to get some free stuff for what you're paying to get into these athletic events, and there's a little way to say thank you in a way. So all you got to do is download that app. It's either on Google or iTunes, and just click that button when you get to the game. It's an easy way, and you can check those lineups or schedules every day, and you get points every day. So it's a great way to earn some stuff, some free stuff as well. So we are back underway here. 8:20 to go here in this third period. There's one goal, that's the difference right now. Jackets have been working and should earn a goal here at some point for as hard as they have been playing here, doing all the right things. Big collision there at the blue line. Now they come back the other way to the Foresters. That one will be steered off to the side. Good job bodying up there by the defense of the Jackets. Bouncing puck will be played there by Sherling. Olenek will pick up the puck. Has Wharton out in front of her, but there's a broken stick, another blade. As that will come back the other way. Carrying it down low, that is Zerfus. She'll cycle it down low with Cole. Cole out there on the boards, puts Parnell into the ice, face first. It's like a wrestling match is broken out here a little bit. As they'll come here, played into the zone. They'll be controlled here by Anderson as she brings it back up. Cole carrying it now with speed. Plays it to the outside. A quick shot. Big rebound. It'll be played back into the right corner. Good job by Moyer to steer that rebound to safe land out there, as it'll be the Foresters come back near side. They got Victoria Liu. Liu plays that one in. Going in on the backhand. Now trying to pull it to the forehand with number 22, Bryant. Would have been tough to get a shot away, but still the effort. Dahl carries it with speed. Chips that in, follows her own pass. She'll be rubbed out of the play as she hits the Zamboni door down there, down in that left wing. Looking for Dahl inside the circle. Feeds it back up top. Marks with a quick shot. Rebound out front is steered off to the side. Diving out there is Peter Fesso, and she will get the glove on it. And with that, we'll have a face-off coming here. 6:19. And for those that can't see, but at the end of that whistle, that was Bree Simon that was over there clapping her team on just for the effort of what's going on out there. Addison Fee had it there for the moment, held at the left point. No, they're going to say it came back out. So we'll have an offsides here on the Yellow Jackets. Face-off coming outside the zone. 6:10 remaining here in the third. Puck will come to the near side. Played there by Lily Anderson as she plays that into the zone. Marks back to retrieve here for the Yellow Jackets. Does the pirouette, but keeps making a nice pass out of it. Sherling goes in face first into the boards. She has taken quite a few big shots, as if that was about as close to a delayed penalty coming up, that will be Steiner. I was going to say, if that was a call, that was about as close of a check as I think you could probably come up with. As the Jackets will touch up. It'll be a trip is going to be the call. Steiner will head to the box here for the Yellow Jackets to put the Foresters on the power play here with 5:27 to go in a one-goal game. Face-off will come off to the left of Moyer. Again, that is Parnell that gets face down on that one. That shot goes wide left, courtesy
Steiner. 2 minutes tripping at 14:33
of Kernan, as that one will go wide. Long rebound slapped out of there by the Jackets. That was Parnell. That is twice, though, out of the face-off. She's gotten the stick right to the back of the helmet and face planted on those face-offs. Carrying it back the other way is Mayer. Mayer with a shot, partially blocked. Good job getting a stick on it there by the Jackets. Played forward as Dahl will play that, and he'll play the length of the ice. Anderson will give chase here for the Yellow Jackets. Gets the turnover. 1:10 remaining here in the power play. Cole cuts back to the middle, top of the circles, puts a shot on that, hit traffic. Marks gets a stick on it, but it'll be picked up there by Liu. Liu goes back out to the right wing. Cole goes out, sends it down the right wing corner. Now we'll work back up the wall, held there at the right point by Anderson. Anderson with a shot, blocked. Played forward, but not out of the zone. That was Maya Anderson that got the block and didn't get enough on as they go cross ice. Going short side, there was 20, Victoria Liu, and they'll be off the mark. Long rebound will be carried here by Cole. Now goal line extended, centers out front on that one, and arm will stay down. That close, that could have been possibly a trip along the way, but shot was well wide. As the Foresters come back through the middle, really kind of carried play the last 2 or 3 minutes here as this penalty has expired. With the extra person on, a save made there by Moyer. As they'll go far side, picked up by Gustafson. Broski reverses direction, goes back out the left side. Long pass looking there for Gustafson. That was read there by Zerfus. Parnell plays it up the boards. Puck will come free, comes out, and that one popped off of Gustafson's stick. Looking for Parnell coming through at the end of her shift here. As her and Mayer collide, as Mayer goes flying into the boards. Picked up there. Bugas will carry this one into the corner now, centering one across. Right out front, Marks with a shot. That one bouncing puck off the side. Another shot put on. Rebound is going to be played in behind the net. Down there, that is going to be... That was Fee that had an opportunity in behind the boards, but unable to get a stick on it. Bugas will hold it there on the left boards as Fee will have it for a moment. Now Foresters come away with it. They play it out the neutral, and a head pass come in. Gibbons will be down there. Good job putting the brakes on going in there. We can't pick up another penalty here. 1:50 to go. Jackets looking for this equalizer as they come out near side. That is Wharton. Wharton carries it in. Top of the circle, a shot. That one's blocked right off the kneecaps there of Kiernan. Shot, rebound, and that's going to be put in. That's Willow Poppleton. Not much could happen there. That was Poppleton just out skating the backside coverage on that one by about two skate lengths. Nice save, big rebound, left it right there wide open on the left side. Poppleton will put it away. 1:29 to go here. Now a 2-goal lead here for the Foresters. They'll play this back near side for Liu. She's pinned away. Dow will take it, send it in, sticked off to the back.
First was number 19, Willow Poppleton. She got an assist from number 6, Jasmine Cole, and number 20, Victoria Liu. Poppleton from Cole and Liu at 18:31. 1 minute remains in the third period. 1 minute.
So 1 minute to go here. The two-goal lead here for the Foresters. Won't be a tough one to overcome. Backhand save made by Moyer. Cleared out of there by Avalar. She tries to play this forward. Tips it into the zone. Olenek had a piece of it. It'll come out the Mayer, who backhands that one there to Luke. As Alex Luke trying to bat that one out of the air with 23 seconds left to go. Knocked down by Gustafson. Kernan will play that one. He'll carry him in. We'll have a icing call. Reaching out there. Not exactly sure what happened there, but Moyer reached out with the left hand. Actually caught one of the players right square in the helmet. Kind of spun her around. 14 seconds left to go. Face-off coming, and they're going to move it to the left side of Peter Fesso. Comes along the boards. They'll be controlled here by the Foresters as they'll push it into the zone. Jackets will pick it up here with 3 seconds left to go, as Parnell trying to work it forward, and this one is going to go final. The Foresters are going to find themselves getting 2 goals.
Third period into the game for Lake Forest goaltender Lily Peter Fesso. Third period total of 10, game total of 31. For Yellow Jacket goaltender Jada Moyer, third period total of 4, game total of 20.
So as the Foresters will get this one here with 2 goals, one in the first, one in the third.
Back at home on Tuesday, November 25th, when they host St. Scholastica. Opening face-off is set for 7 o'clock right here at Westman Arena. On behalf of the University of Wisconsin Superior and Yellow Jacket Athletics, we'd like to thank you for attending today's game. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Please drive home safely.
So this one, like I said, is final here, as goals for Lake Forest will be Hunter will have 1 goal. That was in the early part of the first period, and then here at the end was the goal off the left side for Poppleton, and that is the difference maker on this one. A tough one for the Jackets because they played so well. I think they pretty much carried play midway through the first all the way through the third. And with that, they just did not get any puck love here today because they had plenty of good opportunities, great rebounds, and the energy on that side. Definitely the crowd was even appreciative of how hard they were playing, with a lot of hand clapping on that stuff too. So with that, I think they're on the right marks here of what's going to happen. And with that next opportunity here to find the back of the net and reward them for that hard work will come up on the 25th as they take on St. Scholastica, and which that one, always a bridge battle, is always a fun one, usually brings out good crowds as well. So the Jackets here starting here get a nice hand wave there to the family. There was Riley Avalar. That was family standing right below us, giving the wave. Kind of the nice thing, Bill, see that where family able to be at games, and means a lot to athletes for sure. So the post-game show is sponsored by Cenovus Energy, and this one, like I said, is final. And it was saves in that period. It was 10 saves there for Peter Fesso, giving her a game total of 31. And so on the other side, Jada Moyer, who will take the loss here today, she had 4 saves in the third period, giving her a game total of 20. So you could really see that second and third period, Jackets were outworking the Foresters, just unable to get anything into the back of the net. And a lot of that can give credit there to Peter Fesso, because she was all over that net and really able to get out there and see the puck and cover up on any of those close lying rebounds. So the Jackets will move to 0-2, while the Foresters will move to 2-0. Early going here in this 25-26 season. A lot of time to go, and but nonetheless, it's one of those that everything needs to happen nowadays, because you never know how. For those athletes that have been out there, it always seems like the season's just going to start, and then you already know you're at the midway point. Now you got to really press, and then all of a sudden it's at the end. And those seniors that are out there, that time even becomes even more important. So with that, I think that's going to do it for us here at Westman Arena, as this one 2-0 your final score. And again, a lot of great stuff here for UWS athletics out there. Men clinching that for the UMAC championship for men's cross country. The women take 4th Jackets volleyball ended up dropping that one 3-1 over at the Mertz, but a well-played game there against a perennial powerhouse there with Northwestern volleyball. And women's soccer win 2-0, and men are just getting underway over at the that is SCCU Stadium. I'll go that one. I banked there as well, but always a mouthful to get out. And so with that one you can click over and watch the rest of that one there, as they are also your UMAC champions already outright just by winning the other day as well. So click over there and cheer those on. Matt Johnson over there on that one today. All right. So there you go. Thanks for... we got Bradley and Riley that were working here on the game, too. We give you those shout-outs. Those are just important things, too. And so for myself, Craig Morsey, thanks for tuning in here today. Have a great rest of your Halloween weekend, and be safe.